Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about an overlooked hazard to children in many people's homes, right whales facing extinction after a very deadly year, and more. Today is Monday, December 11th, and this is the Lunch Break. According to a new U.S. study, children's injuries and deaths from window blinds have not stalled despite decades of safety concerns, and many in the industry are now calling for a complete ban on blinds with cords. Nearly 17,000 young children were hurt by window blinds between 1990 and 2015, and though most injuries were minor, almost 300 died. Injuries continued even after manufacturers adopted voluntary safety standards, including warning labels. Linda Kaiser, whose one-year-old daughter died in 2002 from cord strangulation, says the study should be a huge wake-up call to the public, retailers, manufacturers, and to the parents all over the nation to really see how hazardous the cords on the blinds are. Kaiser later formed the advocacy group Parents for Window Blind Safety. And while the study doesn't show an up or down trend in injuries or deaths, the fact that they're still occurring shows that safety standards have been inadequate. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says windows and window blinds are among the top 5 hidden hazards in U.S. homes and called the ban a major step forward in protecting children. The industry now has a plan in the works to make cordless blinds the only option at retail stores and online. The first ever Bitcoin future jumped after it began trading Sunday as the increasingly popular virtual currency made its debut on a major U.S. exchange. The futures contract that expires in January surged to over $18.5 thousand 8 hours after trading launched on the Chicago Board Options Exchange. Though CBOE futures don't involve actual Bitcoin, they're securities that will track the price of Bitcoin on Gemini, one of the larger Bitcoin exchanges. Another large futures exchange, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, will start trading its own futures on December 18th, but will use a composite of several Bitcoin prices across a handful of exchanges. The futures signal greater mainstream acceptance of Bitcoin, but also open up Bitcoin to additional market forces. How much actual investor interest there will be in these Bitcoin futures is still up in the air, as a debate rages on about the merits of such currencies. Some say they serve merely to facilitate money laundering and elicit anonymous payments, and others say they can be helpful methods of payment, such as in crisis situations where national currencies have collapsed. Read more at naplesherald.com. Officials with the federal government say it's time to consider the possibility that endangered right whales could become extinct unless new steps are taken to protect them. North Atlantic right whales are among the rarest marine mammals in the world, and they've endured a deadly year. NOAA has said there are only about 450 of the whales left, and 17 of them have died so far this year. The situation is so dire that American and Canadian regulators need to consider the possibility that the population won't recover without action soon. The high year of mortality is coinciding with a year of poor reproduction, and there are only about 100 breeding female North Atlantic right whales left. Additionally, vessel strikes and entanglement in fishing gear are two frequently cited causes of the whales' deaths. A 5-year NOAA review of the right whales that was released in October said the animals should remain on the endangered list. It also included recommendations to protect the species, including developing a long-term plan for monitoring population trends and habitat use, and studying the impact of commercial fishing on right whales. And that was a lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you'd like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.